She has done it. The Australian Open champion. No, sorry, guys. Not Aryna Rybakina. I'm talking about Aryna Sabalenka. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. Now, listen, guys. What better way to do it than to take the torch from a retired Ashley Barty? Someone when active, fit, and playing, Sabalenka just struggled to beat. But again, most people did. Let's be honest. Iga struggled with Ashley Barty. But listen, guys, the writing was on the wall. She was knocking on the door, and I just knew it would come. It was Sabalenka was the side you wanted to be on. I took her in the first set. I felt she would come out strong and just overpower Rybakina. She didn't do that, so I had to get her on the end game. That's a 2-1 underdog. And she won the match, baby. Yes, Sabalenka. Yes, thank you, Sabalenka. You came through for us today. But listen, guys, I want to talk about a stat that I think really determined the match and the victory for Sabalenka. Not the 17 aces. And by the way, the prop on that, 13. Will this match go over 13 aces? Sabalenka at 17 alone. Unbelievable. But I'm going to talk about the stat that really won the match for Sabalenka. And before I do that, the announcers have been talking a lot about Sabalenka's double faults. Now, look, I've covered her matches for many years, and I've been talking about her double faults. She's been amongst the tour leaders in double faults for, look, out of the last 3 years, two out of the last 3 years. And her serve last year was horrible. I mean, she literally, her win percentage as a top 10 opponent or top 10 ranked player was horrible. But nonetheless, guys, in terms of this match, 58% first set, 100% second set, 92% third set. That won her the match. What number is that? Second serve percentage. Now, why did that win her the match? Because I say it all the time. A second serve from Sabalenka is like a first serve. So literally 100% in the second set, 92% in the third set. That saved double faults. That's the match right there. And she's going full speed. Unbelievable. Risky tennis, guys. And I tell you all the time, I normally don't back Sabalenka because it's risky tennis. But tonight, she was the side to be on. 100% she was the side to be on. But I normally won't back her because it's, look, if she's playing someone she should beat, okay, we'll do that. But she does make a lot of double faults. And 7 tonight, she's lucky. Her second serves really bailed her out. I mean, aside from the first set, she played her worst in the first set. But the reality here is she got the victory. And look, we want to say congratulations to Aryna Rybakina. And by the way, the announcers, at one point, the station that I was tuning into, they had 4 commentators all saying her name differently. So look, we apologize, Aryna. It's just everyone says your name so differently that even though you can say it the correct way so many times, it's just everyone says it wrong. It's just, I apologize, Aryna. But you are one of my favorite players on tour. Just your composure, your composure, you're respectful. It's just everything about you is just, you know, you're a true professional, and Russia really lost out on you, and shame on them. Because I think you are the future of tennis. And I think this year, I wouldn't be surprised if Sabalenka and Aryna Rybakina also meet at the U.S. Open. I think it would probably be hard. But listen, she's got to defend her Wimbledon title. And look, yeah, they robbed her with the points. We know that. She would have been, if I'm not mistaken, she would have been ranked 8th. And she would have made the WTA finals. So they possibly robbed her out. Look, I don't think anyone at the WTA finals would have beat her. I don't think so. So they possibly robbed her out of a WTA final championship. But this night is about Sabalenka. She finally gets the Grand Slam. And look, she's a future Hall of Famer. Let's just be honest. Her game, look, it's strong, it's fast, it's aggressive. And that type of tennis, I think, is making a comeback. You're seeing players like Marta Kasuk. Watch out for her in 2 to 3 years. She's going to be another Sabalenka. She is very strong and explosive. Anastasia Podpova, once she puts it together, she plays a similar style. Clara Tauson, once she gets it going, she plays a similar style. So there's a lot of young players on tour that play that type of tennis. How about a Qinwen Zhang? She plays that way. I think the tour is headed towards very powerful ground strokes, and look, hugs the team. They really stuck by her side. And look, I'm excited for Sabalenka, and that's a beautiful image. That's going to be etched in history forever. Guys, this is Good Energy. Stay tuned. We have more tennis coverage. Beautiful trophy ceremony. I'm happy for Sabalenka. Huge check. Nearly $4 million in prize winnings for the entire tournament. And that lady right there deserves a bow. Stay tuned. Good Energy.